Upama Pandey, Assistant Professor Geology, GDC Danya, Almora. And today's topic is crossing over. So let's get started. Crossing over. Crossing over is an exchange of genetic material or chromosomal segment between non-sister chromatids of two homologous chromosomes. It gives rise to new genetic combinations in the gamete and occurs during pegylating stage of prophase first. Or in simple word, we can say that crossing over is a cellular process that happens during meiosis when chromosomes of same types are lined up. When two chromosomes, one from father, another from mother, lined up, parts of chromosome can be exchanged. Means we can say that mother's gene could be moved to the father's chromosome and father's gene moved to the mother's chromosome. This is an interesting biological event. In this diagram, we can see that these two homologous chromosomes, and one is of blue color and the other one is of red color. And here the crossing over will occur. After crossing over, some part exchange in both the chromosome, so result in new combinations, or we can say that recombinants are found. You can see that blue one contains some part of red and red one contains some part of blue. So these are the recombinant. T.H. Morgan considered the evidence and proposed the term crossing over. While proposing the idea of crossing over, Morgan also hypothesized the frequency of recombination was related to the distance between gene on a chromosome, and that the interchange of genetic information broke the linkage between the gene. तो मॉर्गन ने ये बताया था जब वो स्टडी कर रहे थे क्रॉसिंग ओवर को, इन दैट टाइम उन्होंने देखा कि क्रोमोसोम जीन्स बेसिकली क्रोमोसोम पे लोकेटेड होते हैं. अगर जीन एक दूसरे से क्लोज होंगे तो लिंकेज का फिनोमिना फॉलो करेंगे. अगर उनके बीच डिस्टेंस ज़्यादा है तो वो क्रॉसिंग ओवर की प्रोसेस फॉलो होगी. तो उन्होंने ये बताया कि लिंकेज और क्रॉसिंग ओवर डिपेंड करता है कि जीन एक दूसरे से कितनी डिस्टेंस पे लोकेटेड है. Morgan imagined that genes on the chromosome were similar to pearls on string, or we can say that beads on a string. जैसे माला में मोती होते हैं उसी तरीके से क्रोमोसोम में मॉर्गन ने बताया कि क्रोमोसोम जो है वो लोकेटेड रहते हैं. क्रोमोसोम में जो जीन होते हैं वो लोकेटेड रहते हैं. If genes are closer on the chromosome, greater their chance being inherited together. In contrast, gene located farther away from one another on the same chromosome more likely to be separated during recombination. तो यहाँ पर मॉर्गन ने बताया अगर जीन एक दूसरे के साथ बहुत ही क्लोज प्रॉक्सिमिटी में है तो उस टाइम पे लिंकेज का फिनोमेना फॉलो होगा, जबकि अगर जीन के बीच की डिस्टेंस ज़्यादा है तो उस टाइम उनके सेपरेशन के चांसेस ज़्यादा हो जाते हैं, जिससे क्रॉसिंग ओवर की प्रोसेस फॉलो होगी. Therefore, Morgan correctly proposed that the strength of linkage between two genes depends upon the distance between the genes on the chromosome. This proposition became basis of construction of the earliest map of human genome. तो ये जो डिस्टेंस है वो इम्पोर्टेंट रोल प्ले करती है लिंकेज और क्रॉसिंग ओवर को डिफाइन करने में. और यही जो मॉर्गन का प्रपोजिशन है यही आधार बना अर्लीस्ट ह्यूमन जीनोम का मैप बनाने का. Now we will talk about mechanism of crossing over. In prophase first of meiosis, homologous chromosome pair up, non-sister chromatids may wrap around each other and forming cross-shaped structure called chiasmata. At the chiasmata, chromatids break, exchange and rejoin. Crossing over completed. In this diagram, we can see that these are two homologous chromosomes, and here non-sister chromatids may wrap around each other and new combinations are formed. The point of exchange of segment between non-sister chromatids of homologous chromosome during meiotic phase prophase is called chiasma, or plural is chiasmata. It is the place where crossing over takes place. In this diagram, we can see that this is the place where crossing over occurs. Depending on the position of chiasmata, chiasmatas are basically two types. First one is interstitial chiasma. When chiasma is located in the middle part of the non-sister chromatid, this is known as interstitial chiasma. Whereas when chiasma is located at the end of pairing chromatids, it is called terminal chiasma. Now we will discuss about the enzymes which involve in the process of crossing over. First and foremost, the main enzyme which involved in the process of crossing over is recombinase, because it regulates the recombination event. And the second most important enzyme which is required for the process of crossing over is endonuclease, because endonuclease cuts the DNA. This enzyme is responsible for the breakage of two non-sister chromatids at their corresponding sites. And third enzyme which acts as a glue and required to join the exchange segment together. So these are the enzymes that are required for the process of crossing over. Now we will talk about types of crossing over. Crossing over is of two types. First one is somatic crossing over and the second one is germinal crossing over. So we will talk about here somatic crossing over. Somatic crossing over actually occurs in somatic cells. Somatic cells means body cells during mitosis, and it is very rare. This type of crossing over has no genetic significance. Student observed it in Drosophila. In this type of crossing over, sister chromatid exchange do not produce new allelic combination like germinal crossing over. And the second one is germinal or meiotic crossing over. This type of crossing over occurs only in germinal cells, or we can say that sex cells like testes and ovary during gametogenesis. It has great genetic significance because here when the exchange will take place, new combinations, that is recombinants, will be formed. This result, if we suppose we two genes capital A and capital B are located on one chromosome, and on its homologous chromosome small a small b genes are present. If crossing over occurs at the time of meiosis, some part exchange, so recombinants are formed. This will result formation of four type of gamete: two parental, A, capital B, and small b. These are parental type, and new combination, that is recombinants, are capital A, small b, capital A, small b. So four types of gametes are formed here. And now we will talk about kinds of crossing over. So on the basis of number of chiasma, crossing over is of following types. First one is single crossing over. If chiasma is present at only one point, this is called single crossover. It produces two crossover chromatids and two non-crossover chromatids. In this figure we can see that the outermost segments are non-crossover, जबकि जो middle वाले chromatids हैं ये crossover chromatids हैं. And the second type of crossing over is double crossover. If chiasmata is formed at two places, we can see this in second diagram, here and here. Chiasmata form at two places or 2 points. So if chiasmata is present at 2 points, then this type of crossing over is known as double crossover. Now we will talk about multiple crossover. If chiasmata present at more than 2 places, then this type of crossing over is called multiple crossover. It occurs very rarely. Now we will discuss about the factors that affects the rate of crossing over. So for distance between gene and temperature, sex, age, nutrients, chemical, radiation are the factors that affect the process of crossing over. Now we will conclude that what are the significance of crossing over. As we all know that after the process of crossing over, new combinants or recombinants are formed. So it is a source of genetic variation. And second one is crossing over provides the evidence that genes are linearly arranged on the chromosome. And third one is crossing over generates genetic difference within a population. Crossing over also play an important role in the improvement of variety of plants and animals. And the last is linkage, linkage map and genetic map are generated on the basis of crossing over. That's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.